Hey guys, Max Sleepy here. Welcome back to episode 7 of our Rise of Rome Julii campaign. In the last episode we continued persecuting the Germans. We betrayed them in a rare bad faith move, I personally would say. Up until now we've been pretty damn reliable as far as factions go. Gonna continue sending our assassins out to just do things, really. Wonderful. Right, so what's on the cards for this episode? Well, we're going to continue our moves against the Germans and continue on our way to the Marian reforms. We've got 3 more turns until they properly kick in, and this chap is going to be the... No, he's not. You're supposed to be taking over there. You. What do we do with you? You potentially be a candidate to hold, but yeah, because we're going to take these last 2 German settlements. I'm probably not that bothered about. I'm not hugely bothered about taking Domus Dulcis. Domus Dulcis Domus. It doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things, anyway. We need to just hold these armies for a minute. Maybe you can recruit any mercs. Oh, you can recruit 2 units of Illyrians, though. I love that. Let's double check to make sure everywhere's building something. If they're not building something, I want to know why, other than Lebanon, because I don't care about it. We're not building blacksmiths. That's something I've decided. Blacksmiths we do not care about. The Brutii are still just coexisting with the Macedonians for some reason. The Scipii continue to just not take any advantage of their situation. So we'll just hit and turn. Let our merchant army continue walking the path. They're on a little world tour at the moment. And the Macedonians continue to be a pain in the arse. Oh, build our spy out. Right. The Germans have done something silly or genius. We won't work out which yet. I haven't quite decided whether it's silly or genius yet. Come on, keep going. We need to reach up here. So, this German army has come forth to challenge us, leaving. Even those guys not really doing a lot. So you're going to attack. You're going to attack again. That's what yeah. Last episode I clicked that by mistake. We can even do a night battle to make it a little bit better for us. So this is going to be the primary army, and this is going to be the secondary army. So the secondary army has a lot more cav, but the primary army is better trained, better experienced, and has most of the generals. And this guy's just got a load of hoplite infantry, basically. And a ton of women. The Screeching Women. The mythical Screeching Women. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. but we do need to be a little bit careful. So we'll just wait. Right, okay, we've got a good, we've got a nice battle line here. So our troops go across there, you can pull back. The archers, okay, skirmish off, flaming missiles off. You can just remain back there with the Principes. We're going to have our general and his cab on one side, Principes on the other. These guys are just going to range out. And then our reinforcing army, oh, this is fantastic. So our reinforcing army has then come in from the side. Right, so you guys are going to move forward to skirmish. Oh, can we not control large army? Damn. Alright. You're going to head over for them screeching women. You're going to head over to potentially take those axemen. You're going to attack those screeching women. And these guys are just going to work to break up the formation. I was hoping those troops would come in. Should have left them on AI. I thought you could control large armies. Clearly not. These guys are still just doing work. These women just get ridden down and destroyed. Let's now go for those axemen. And they've also broken. And get out of there. You go for those screeching women. You also go for those screeching women. Great, the archers are now absolutely pounding them. Let's see if we can get a single charge in. We're just going to go for one because their general is right there. There we go. Good. Now fall back. Now fall back. Great, they've broken. Right. You do have to kind of feel a little bit bad for them, really. So they are still just being bodied, basically. Most of them are impetuous or eager. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to hold the line, let them work out what they want to do. This unit's broken, so we'll run them down. Just fall back. And they're just being peppered, basically. You know, what they want to do is move forward. That's what they really would like to do, but they're just being annihilated by our archers, basically. So what we're going to do, we're just going to speed up time just a little bit. Potentially they'll finally actually decide to reform. Right, so they're now coming in. So all of our troops are willing to fire. Right. So we've now decided to switch tacks. They think they're going to come and attack our infantry. They're clearly not. Alright, let's wipe this unit out. So we're already up to 75% of their army wiped out. We have taken like 50 casualties, if that. Meanwhile, their troops just get destroyed, basically. Right, they're shaken. Let's have them. Good. They're now breaking. They're breaking towards us, which is good. Pull back the cav again. Lovely. Yeah, we lost 111 soldiers. Says it all, really. Hoplite armies are very easy if you just use a bit of common sense, divide and conquer them. You know, use the little units you have to do the most damage. Ooh. So Numantia has grown. Conduct Redonum has grown. Lugdunum has grown. Excellent. It's just more money for us. Ah! What? Whoa. Druid Uprising. Luckily, rebels just, like, don't attack settlements. They just kind of hang around. So there's nothing for us to worry about here. Oh, we've got a merchant who is currently unemployed and selling nothing. So let's send him over to the gold mines. Got any other merchants who are just doing nothing? The slaves have run out. So we don't really care. If slaves have run out now, we no longer care. It doesn't matter anymore because we don't need to keep growing our settlements. You're just going to go to Athens and be a merchant there. Right. 2 more turns until Mario reforms. Right. That diplomat has now reached the coast, so we need to get our ships over there to repatriate him. That's one of my main goals. The rise of Rome is important. The life of that man right there. I just pointed at him. You can't see where I point. That man, he has been the greatest servant this empire has had. One of the greatest servants of this family. He deserves to be brought home. And we will. We are going to bring him home. He is not going to die on foreign soil. But we do have to be a little bit quick. So, this fleet will take 2 turns to get to him. That's fine. It's a big enough fleet that it shouldn't be contacted by pirates. And if it is, we should be able to win. You can't build any more watchtowers anywhere. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Let's see if you can get back in. Good. Ooh. Salvation mercenaries are nice. Right. You're the higher ranking general. You're going to go over there. You're going to take command of that army. You're going to take command of that army. Not a bad army. Not great, not terrible. The stuff we'll need to be a bit careful of here, but we'll have it. It won't be a problem. Then we're going to take Lovasis, and that will have pushed them to the kind of river line I wanted to push them to. Oh no, wait, they've got another town there. That's because one of these armies is going to go and take that. Do I just send you up there? No, I don't. You can train only up to start, but that's fine because you are 3 turns away from being able to train up kind of the highest level legionaries. So that's fine. Roads are always important. Roads are always important. Right. Once again, so we can build in places. Large temple. He's just been sent on a wild expedition. Yep, you guys are going to head over there. You're continuing to build triremes because we are going to go for a conquest of Carthage. Carthage. Right. How much money are these guys making? He's making 783 a turn. He's making 1015. We've got you. He's probably going to die before he makes it to the Silk, but if he does make it to the Silk, we will be laughing. You're getting quite old as well, but that doesn't matter. Right, next turn we strike the Germans again. We're still only 239 BC. We'll have a look at the we'll have a look at how close we are to the victory conditions in a minute, because we're probably doing quite well. Excuse me, sorry. Once we get these Marian reforms in and finish off the Germans, we'll take stock and see what we want to do next. We may want to conquer Britannia. We'll have to think about what we want to do next. We may just go scorched earth and go after the Macedonians. With our troops being sort of fresh off the campaign in Germany. Yeah, they've got a lot of experience with fighting. Hoplites, there we go. Gaius Marius. has proposed a series of laws that allow the proletariat to join his reorganised Roman army. In return for many years of military service, every soldier will be given land as a kind of pension. Reform is passed in the People's Assembly without the approval of the Senate. Certainty that such popular and populist appeal will do Marius no favours in the long run. And the troop types now reflect. So effectively, the Marian reforms, I think historically now it's kind of debated whether it was due to reforms from Gaius Marius. But in essence, oh no. Our lady died. So in essence, what happened was the Roman army started in its Republic era with these kinds of troops. Yeah, the early Republican legions were the Hastati, the Principes, and the Triarii. They were levies, effectively. Oh man, we lost a lot of people. This guy is right, so you need to get back to the faction capital. Yeah, Arminium is furious because our lands have no generals. Because all of our generals are on campaign. Not a huge problem. But yes, in essence, we now have access to the professionalised Roman army. So we now have legionary cohorts, auxiliaries, instead of what we had before. Nice. We have access to the Praetorians. Let's get some Praetorians going. It's really nice because you get the Velites are kind of replaced by light auxilia, which we're not going to use, but we do now get access to spearmen, which is quite nice. The Romans, yeah, legionary cohorts are good soldiers, very good, and we have auxilia as well. So all in all, only ever a good thing getting the Marian reforms. Yeah, it's only ever a good thing to get the reforms. We needed them. Right, and this fleet is to return to Rome immediately. That's going to be the ship with our faction ruler. In essence now, all of the manipular era units in the Republican Legion, so all these Stati, are now untrainable. We lose access to them. We can't do anything with them. If they die, they die. We will never get them back. We can't retrain them anymore. So we need to treat them with a little bit of respect. Well, we don't, actually. It doesn't matter whether they live or die anymore. I'm going to let the AI... or am I? Yeah, I am, because as I said, it doesn't... As long as they don't kill my generals, it doesn't really matter. The AI haven't got any siege equipment, so they can only go in when I go in. The more force we have, the better. Overwhelming force. We need to crush the Germans.
Do not fear these Germans.
See if we can wait until the snow ends. Yep, there we go. So, we're going to have a unit of Astarte and a crap unit of Principes on the rams. And we've got a really solid core of professional infantry. It's going to have skirmish mode off, and they're going to get up to the walls. And then the cavalry are going to be available. Apart from the Scythian mercenaries, because they are archers. This guy's got 7 experience. Nice. So these machine gun towers might fire a little bit, but what we just want is to just start causing casualties.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with the battering ram. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter away.
The more of these spear warbands we can kill, the better.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate. The gods have smiled on us today. The walls
Good.
are broken.
So
Troops should be ordered forward.
let's now get some Principes. Right. So these morons are now going to come in as quick as they can. Look at these morons.
Great gods!
What are they doing?
Well this day. The walls are taken.
Just flood into the city with troops that are going to get absolutely annihilated. Yeah, cavalry first, why not? So broken that unit. Right, so now what we want to do is get Principes in there as quick as they can. The Hastati behind them. Firewall off. You boys need to make sure you're running. They are running. Good. They are massively wasting my troops. Massively wasting my troops. But doesn't matter a huge amount. Good, so we got legionaries in. And they're just going to javelin the hell out of the enemy. And the AR are just cavalrying them to death. We'll probably just let them... We'll let the AI reinforcements fight this battle. Our casualties are going to be horrific in this. Enemy general's dead.
General is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Yeah. Very, very messy battle. The AI absolutely wasted their troops. Completely wasted their troops. But we kind of expected them to. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a waste. But it doesn't matter. They're early Republic, they're Republican era troops. It doesn't matter. We're now on to Marian reforms. We're going to train early Imperial and late Imperial units. Let's just exterminate them. Yeah, look at that. That's what's left of that army. Oh, brutal, isn't it? Right, what we got? Heathen religion destroyed, banned. And what can we train here? Just auxilia and Roman cavalry. Oh man, what a waste. But it doesn't matter. This army is going to just head down. We no longer need that unit of Hastati. We no longer need that unit of Barb cavalry. We can get rid of one unit of peasants from there. Still on low taxes. Cool. Oh hey bro. What were you trading? What were you selling? You're gonna head right up there.
Your Honor.
There it is. The Misgyra. The Amazon chariots.
Your Honor.
Very cool.
Acquiring goods.
We will send an army to go up and conquer them at some point. It's just not that important at the moment. Alright, so our spy is now available. The spy mission was a success. What have you got in here? So there's their faction leader. This army is going to bounce, I think. Yep. So this will be a very easy battle, and then we'll bounce straight up and take their next city. And then I think we'll take it easy on the Germans while we reorganise our military, because now switching over from the manipular units. Oh nice, our boy got us in as well. Alright, so let's get Hastati available. Got a ton of cav. We've even got some doggos. These Sarmatian mercenaries are really nice. They're proper heavy cavalry, these boys. They're very good. Don't want to waste them. But let's move up. So let's get our troops in front of the walls. And let's get our skirmishers in front of the walls as well. And just watch these guys get absolutely wiped. Yeah, Welletes are crap. Right. You boys get out, bugger off. Be replaced by doggos.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
dogs are released. Swing round, cut down their general. Yeah, he's become a chosen warlord now because of the Marian reforms. So in the Marian reform set, it's not just the Romans that get better troops, everybody gets better troops.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
What did he die of? What did he die of? No idea what he. I have no idea what he was killed by. So we now have access to the Roman armor general as well. Massively improved. Yeah, look at these guys now. Proper Romans. So yeah, very nice to have. Right, so what we need to do is... Oh, I completely forgot we have barbarian mercenaries. You guys get up here. So it's going to be our classic hammer and anvil technique. Oh, get amongst them. There we go. 198 casualties, I think, is quite reasonable for that battle. Victory sure is sweet. Now we're going to exterminate them as well. Right. This entire army, save for the Orwellites, is going to step out. You're still happy. And you're going to head up to take there. So, do we have anywhere? Minor city, large town. Most of our places will have, like, most of our areas are going to have somebody who can build. We don't need to worry about this. This is kind of good because it will keep the public order reasonable. Saving's going to go up soon. Yeah, one thing you really need to be careful of is population getting too high, which it can very easily do. So I'm going to train some Archer Auxilia. We're going to train up some normal Auxilia. I'm going to train up some. In fact, we'll train two of the Auxilia from here. Two of the Auxilia from here. We want the late legionaries is what we're angling for. I don't want to waste. Oh, he's 60, so he could die at any time, basically. Right, you're up to 3 triremes. I think once we hit 4 triremes, that'll probably be alright to set sail. Potentially, that'll be alright to set sail. But there we go. That is pretty much all of the German lands conquested. Though we have to take here. It's too risky to. It's too risky to. Yeah, it's just a bit too risky to have an enemy city so easily, like so capable of accessing our lands. I like to have crossings that I can defend. You know, I could put a fort there, a fort there, a fort here, a fort up here, chuck some auxiliaries in. You know, literally do what the Roman Empire did, effectively. Get border forts. You know, have the auxiliaries manning the borders and legionaries covering everything else. One thing of note, once the... No.
Until next time.
Once one Roman faction gets the Marian reforms, all of the Roman factions do. So all of the other Roman families just became a lot stronger. And as I said, it unlocks the high-ranked generals for every other faction as well. So they'll get like chosen warlords, Greek armored cavalry. But they don't access any like better units, if that makes sense. They still have to follow their own building chains. It's only the Romans that their army upgrades, if that makes sense. But all generals in the game will now be slightly better. There's nothing to worry about. Just something to be aware of. Right, they want us to blockade Carthage. Well, excuse me. Oh, sorry. So we're still getting Pontifex Maximus, we're still getting Quaestor. Excellent. We have a new son. Sons are valuable. Right. We've got 503 turns to control 50 provinces. Supreme ruler of Rome and 50 provinces. We're up to 26, so we're halfway. We're doing all right. Our current standing: the plebs like us. The Senate aren't huge about us, but that doesn't matter because, excuse me, we are the supreme rulers of Rome. Or we're going to be the supreme rulers of Rome. Oh. You just go back inside that city. Right, so we are still getting Germans. Where do you come from? They got a town down here. They do have a town down here. You come down here. Quincum. I completely forgot about Quincum. Let's turn this army around and just hold them steady, because what we can do is we're going to get that unit out of Vicus Gothi. We're going to put that unit in Vicus Gothi, and we're going to take Vicus Gothi with that army instead. It's still a very solid army with 3 good generals in it. This army, we'll need to do something with it. Let's train up some Auxilia. Let's train up some Roman cavalry. We can worry about force reorganisation later. This fort is doing nothing now. So we can destroy that and get rid of the fort, because you're going to come down here and you're going to take Aquincum. So that's fine. This army in Salona is not particularly useful, really, in the grand scheme of things. Right. So, this is now a 4 trireme army, and is going to sail down to take Carthage. So we're going to send them off. This is also quite a solid army. You're going to head over there, you're going to pick up some more troops, and swap some troops as well. So that fort's going to go. Cool. Good, our assassins are doing work. That ship is en route home with our heroic diplomat. Probably the most travelled man in the Empire at this point. He's visited... Oh, he's our original diplomat, so he has visited every faction. He is the one that has established all trade rights, basically. He deserves to die in his home. I think that's an entirely reasonable thing. The Germans are going to be asking for a ceasefire.
Let us end the bloodshed.
I want one more of your cities. You will all survive. That I can guarantee. I will leave you. I'll probably turn them into a protectorate. But I want no cities in our side of Austria. The Spanish are still bumbling around. Slowly taking parts of Africa. Of course, it was a clear defeat. Naturally, it was a clear defeat. Why wouldn't that have been a clear defeat? We had more ships. Greek cities and Thrace. I knew pirates were going to try and stop us. I just knew pirates would try and stop what we were trying to do. Absolute arseholes. Bloody pirate. I hate pirates in the original fucking Total War games. Like, why? What have you got? What have you got riding on this that is so important? I just want to get this guy home. That's literally it. That's literally all I want to do is get him home. Unfortunately, he is a 2-star admiral. Worst case scenario, we walk him. But I don't want to walk him because he's so old. He's 61. Any turn he could die. Literally any turn he could die. And he deserves to come home. We're just going to have to keep rolling the dice and hope. But anyway, right, you back here. Right, so what have you got in your army? The Weletes, gone. Archers are in. and more cav. And they are heading down to Carthage. What we're going to do is get some... We're going to get some military production in a few places where there's potential we're going to go and do something. Everywhere else is going to get roads. I want to go on a big road building. Right, you need to attack them. We can't have this army just rampaging through our lands because we leave our cities undefended. We're not holding huge garrisons. We're using peasants to garrison our towns, and a couple of units of peasants on a town centre will probably do quite well. But why risk it? You know, there's no point wasting them. Right. And they are all the way up there. Fine. Let's go. Let's up the cav and the Hastati. Let's go and get our dogs going. That's the dog sent him. Now let's send in our barbs with a war cry. Good, so they're just going to keep charging at them. Let's make sure all of our troops in guard mode. And charge screeching women. They've given up because they've gone out. It's good. That's the enemy general, is that unit. So what we now need to do is just move up our infantry just a little bit. Easy. Oh no, that screeching woman's getting away. Come on, sweep round, get him. Yeah. Easy. Excellent. Another good result against the Germans. The unit could just get disbanded because we can't retrain it. Simple as that. And then they need to start marching on down to Aquincum. And you are going to... Oh, look at that. Our spies opened the doors. Have we got enough time for one more battle? Yeah, we do. Of course we do. We'll have a night battle just because it's pretty. So, they need to get disbanded. You can go back there as well. Let's just get them right down the bottom. We've got a unit of Equites. We've got a unit of Scythian archers. Oh! God, sorry guys. Ugh. And then our infantry units. No, cav. So we just need to be a little bit careful of... Right, so... let's have all of our archers over here. Skirmish mode off. Let's have our Scythians over there, skirmish off. And then we need to get our infantry over here. And our cavalry over here. I want you guys to just shoot. Fire arrows off. Save ammo. And increase accuracy. This is the unit we need to wipe out, basically. We'll wipe them out. We can then start moving our troops in. This is the issue. They'll keep coming back until they've been kind of damaged enough. The Axemen I'm not worried about. Our troops could beat the Axemen without any problem. Oh yeah, run away. Let's shoot you in the back. That's what we want. Shoot from the right hand side, shoot him in the back. Cool, right. That unit won't be coming back.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
There we go, our archers in. You guys go around there. You guys go around there. You guys are all on fire at will. These guys are very, like, missile resistant, considering they are chiseled, bare-chested men who don't advance in a phalanx. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's the one thing I love about the, like, later Total War games is the missiles are like physical projectiles. You see them. you see the damage they do. I really like that. Good, so we've got our units of cav in position now. Do need to be a little bit careful of these guys. What we'll do, we'll have a single unit of Astarte. We'll have this damaged unit of Astarte head in. Just in case. Good, so they've broken. Right. Keep shooting at them. Yeah, just keep shooting at them. So they did come in from a good angle. Right, let's start sending our cavalry over there. And you guys are going to charge in and assist with the enemy general, because he is just going to rip our units apart.
The enemy king has been slaughtered. Let us hope he does not poison the carrion birds.
Right. Right, that unit of Principes is gone. So, now what we need to do is get so troops now there, and you guys charge. Go on. There we go. Yeah, the barbarian chosen warlords, fucking dangerous. They will cut down sword armed infantry like a scythe through the grass.
Rome has conquered.
And we'll exterminate them as well. Good. Right. What we now need to do is sort out our watchtowers. Yeah, very good. So we now share our land border with Dacia. Who are our boys. And once we conquer a Quincum, I didn't care that much about taking a Quincum, but they're going to keep funneling units over to attack like Yavavum, Lovasis, so they will need to be destroyed. Send that army over. You guys are going to head in there. Aha! So we can now train legionary cohorts from Ariminum, as well as Praetorians. We're not going to train many Praetorians. We'll have like a couple of units of Praetorians in each army, but they take 2 units to train. But what we do want are these guys. 22 defense, 10 morale, 13 missile attack, 12 armor, 5 shield. These guys are phenomenal. Really, really good. Yeah, they are going to be our line. If we look at the Praetorians, yeah, absolutely disgusting. Really, really good units. At some point we'll get some urban cohorts as well. But that is going to be it for this episode. It won't be today's episode, I'm going to do another one after. That's going to be it for this episode, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. I say it every time because I truly mean it. If you have any thoughts or feelings, any tips or feedback, put it down, put it in the comments. It takes 5 seconds, type up your thoughts, leave comment, and likes and dislikes will help me know what you guys want to see. I've also got medieval Total War content. I've started a series at Empire Total War as well for anyone who might want to watch it. So plenty of content on the channel, guys, as well as my Road to Legend Stalker series. Hasn't been updated in a while, but we'll get some episodes of that coming out as well for anyone who wants to see it. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much again for watching. Bottom of my heart. This has been Max Sleepy, signing off.